the Hollywood Bowl. Hollywood being a district, a section of this wonderful city of Portland. Norm Duke is leading by 11, 5 in a row. Going for the 6th in the 7th frame, leading the 10-pin.
The fans applauding his effort, and it's the first tap on a string anybody's had today. We had a couple of 10 pins. We had Bellinger leave a solid 9, but here Duke comes off his string with a 10 pin after 5 in a row.
Seems to have stuck at the line.
Well, earlier in the week, Chris, a few of the players, as you see Norm Duke coming up, and he practiced plenty of 10 pins during the practice session. I watched him practice. A few of the players complained about the approaches being a little slippery, and that can happen after lanes are freshly resurfaced. This bowling center has been resurfaced in the last 2 weeks. You see him sliding off balance there, but there's no excuse for that shot. He was just out of time. He's opened the door for Thayer, and now he trails by 2, 8th frame.
3 in a row. 4-bagger. Or rather, excuse me, that was Duke with a strike in the 8th frame. Duke, who was the average leader last year, a little over 219. It's Dave Ferraro this year at that, but the high average leader was Mark Roth at 221 for a year.
All-time record.
Now it's a 4-bagger for Mark-Thayer.
Very prophetic of you, partner, as Thayer looks sharper than ever. And during that last little commercial message, I said I had a feeling Thayer's going to win this game, and if he can strike right here in the 9th frame, doesn't look back at that scoreboard, doesn't try to make things happen, keep throwing good shots like this, he's going to be awfully tough. He can take this game in hand right here.
You also made a comment to me, Bo. You said something, and I think this happens with all pros, other than winning it just for themselves. There are other people.
You're right. For his wife, he is very conscious of how she really wants to see him win. Wife Kathy not here, but Norm Duke has something to say about it. He has a potential 246 9th frame.
Well, it's a big strike in the 9th frame for Norm Duke, originally from Fort Worth, Texas, now bowling out of Albuquerque.
Talk about Norm Duke falling off a little bit. He had 9 championship round appearances, only 1 this year. Chris's average has dropped down to 212 on the tour. When you drop that many pins, you're not going to make it to the top 5. Now, right now, he has a chance to recapture the lead if he can strike 2 times in the 10th frame, a possible 246.
There's one.
Watch Duke under pressure. Just a great match game player. He puts his Sunday ball down the lane, just chews up the rack, and now he can retake the lead he gave away in the 7th frame when he missed the 10 pin with 1 more strike.
Great shot. Woo. Pressure.
Norm Duke said that he likes to miss left when he really needs one, and he had that shot today, and he used it in the 11th frame right there. Now, if he gets a strike here, he finishes with 246. He's going to force Thayer to strike in the 10th to continue on in the action.
Exceedingly strong finish by Norm Duke. Stringing 5, and with 5 in a row, here is Mark-Thayer.
Must strike on this ball.
And does.
The situation for Mark-Thayer is simply this. If he strikes, he wins and goes to the semifinal against Bob Benoit. If he gets 9 and spare, he wins. However, if he gets 8 spare, it's a tie. Anything less, he loses.
performance today by Thayer. He's proven before that he can take pressure. Just hasn't been lucky enough to get that first PBA win.
I agree, Chris. He looks so good today. We have a great lane condition for these fellows to showcase their game on. And Thayer started with 258 in the first game and 254 in the second for a winner.
All right, Thayer now will move up against Bob Benoit. This week, Curtis